In the depths of the infernal realm, amidst the fiery chaos and darkness, the 7 princes of hell rule with malevolent authority. Each prince, adorned with their own sinister crown and bearing the weight of their respective sin, commands legions of demonic minions, tempting mortals and shaping destinies with their wicked influence. The 7 princes lead the demons of hell. They can turn entire lands into wastelands and command entire armies. Ruthless and cold, they are monsters, inside and out. Lucifer divided hell among the 7 princes, so that each of them can rule over their own subjects and lands. While the system is popular among demons because it is organized, a few hated being at the bottom while others are at the top. The princes of hell are the highest-ranking demons and also the demonic counterparts of the 7 archangels. Where did the princes of hell come from? The 7 princes are the demons who sided with Lucifer during the war in heaven. After falling from heaven, they turned from beautiful celestial beings to hideous demons. The newly turned demons started to form a new government. Through charm, bribery, and intimidation, Lucifer became the new king of hell and made everyone else bow before him. Over time, the 7 princes formed a strong dominion over hell. Lucifer became the emperor, with his second in command being Beelzebub. The 7 princes decided to take their revenge against God by leading humanity down the path of sin, which resulted in them becoming the embodiments of the 7 deadly sins: pride, sloth, greed, gluttony, wrath, envy, and lust. What do the princes do? The princes of hell are high-level demons that possess powers over all demons in hell, totally transcending every lesser demon to the point where they are able to destroy legions of low-level demons with a snap of a finger. Many demons and even angels like the cherubim fear coming into a prince's field of vision, as some of them who have fallen were seraphim-level demons, and even true archangels like the morning star. They say that even for a human to summon a prince from hell is a super risky thing to do, because the more powerful the demon, the greater the offering has to be to force a manifestation in the human realm. In some cases, they say that the manifestation of a powerful prince like Asmodeus is capable of causing a blackout across the North American continent. Regarding the offering, to invoke someone like Beelzebub may require sacrifice from several people, although in some cases it is not such a sacrifice, by the devil's own choice. Now, who are the princes of hell? In the dark depths of the infernal realm, amidst swirling mists and flickering flames, lie the 7 sinister princes of hell, each embodying a different aspect of darkness and temptation. At the head of this malevolent court sits Lucifer, the morning star, once the most glorious of angels, now the epitome of pride and rebellion. His form, shrouded in shadow, exudes an aura of both awe and terror, his eyes burning with eternal defiance. Lucifer's fall from grace echoes through the ages, a tale of arrogance and defiance that reverberates through the halls of hell. Once a favored servant of the divine, he dared to challenge the authority of the Almighty, seeking to usurp the throne of heaven for his own. Cast down from the heavens in a blaze of righteous fury, he now reigns as the undisputed lord of the underworld, his once radiant visage twisted by millennia of hatred and bitterness. Beside him stands Mammon, the prince of greed, adorned in robes of glistening gold and jewels. His insatiable appetite for wealth and power is matched only by his cunning intellect, as he manipulates souls into eternal servitude. Mammon's realm is a labyrinth of opulence and excess, where rivers of molten gold flow through caverns adorned with precious gems. His minions toil ceaselessly, mining the riches of the earth to feed his insatiable hunger for wealth. Mortals who fall under his sway are driven to madness by their lust for riches, sacrificing everything in pursuit of fleeting material gain. Belphegor, the lord of sloth, lounges lazily on a throne of decaying flesh and bones, his lethargic gaze casting a pall of indolence over all who behold him. With a sly grin, he lures mortals into the comfort of idleness, trapping them in a cycle of apathy and decay. Belphegor's domain is a wasteland of torpor and ennui, where time itself seems to grind to a halt. Those who dwell within his realm find themselves consumed by an overwhelming sense of lethargy, their ambition and drive withering away to nothingness. Only the most resilient souls can hope to resist his influence, for once ensnared in his web of sloth, escape becomes all but impossible. Beelzebub, the prince of gluttony, sits amidst a banquet of rotting delicacies, his bloated form oozing with excess and indulgence. His laughter echoes through the halls of hell as he tempts the weak-willed with promises of endless feasting and pleasure. Beelzebub's feast never ends, a never-ending bacchanal of gluttony and excess. Those who partake of his bounty find themselves consumed by a voracious hunger that can never be sated, their bodies bloated and distended from ceaseless indulgence. In the end, they are little more than bloated husks, their souls devoured by the insatiable appetites of the prince of gluttony. Asmodeus, the lord of lust, prowls through the shadows with a predatory grace, his seductive whispers weaving webs of desire around the hearts of mortals. His dark beauty conceals a soul as twisted and corrupted as the pleasures he offers. Asmodeus's realm is a labyrinth of temptation and desire, where every pleasure imaginable is yours for the taking. Those who succumb to his wiles find themselves consumed by a passion that borders on madness, their every thought and action driven by an insatiable lust for carnal pleasure. In the end, they are little more than slaves to their basest desires, their souls forever bound to the prince of lust. Leviathan, the prince of envy, writhes in the depths of a blackened sea, his serpentine form coiling around the hearts of those consumed by jealousy and bitterness. His eyes gleam with malice as he stirs the flames of resentment, driving souls to betray and destroy one another. Leviathan's realm is a tempest of envy and spite, where every success is met with scorn and every joy is tainted by bitterness. Those who dwell within his domain find themselves consumed by a jealousy so profound that it poisons their very soul, driving them to betray and destroy all who stand in their way. In the end, they are little more than hollow shells, their hearts blackened by the toxic influence of the Prince of Envy. Finally, Satanachia, the Lord of Wrath, stands tall and imposing, his fiery rage engulfing all who dare to defy him. With each thunderous roar, he unleashes torrents of destruction upon the world, reveling in the chaos and suffering he creates. Satanachia's domain is a realm of eternal warfare, where every slight is met with unbridled fury, and every grievance is settled with violence. Those who cross him soon find themselves at the mercy of his wrath, their screams echoing through the halls of hell as they are torn asunder by his infernal fury. In the end, there is only destruction, for in the realm of the Prince of Wrath there can be no peace, no mercy, and no forgiveness.